Afreen, how are you?
Hi Bhavya, I am good. Thank you so much for having me on your channel.
Thank you so much कि तुमने इतने busy schedule से मेरे time निकाला and for being a part of my talk show.
Anytime for friends, yeah.
So, from where did this idea came of establishing your own clothing brand that is Vibin, and what does this name represent?
Okay, with all these years of influencing, I realized the fact that people are actually interested to know where do I shop from, where whatever I am wearing, where is that particular clothing from, and all the other factors. People are liking what I'm putting out there. Okay, and Shein was apparently banned because of some reasons by our government in India. And I realized that Shein and Sarojini, places like Sarojini Nagar, वो तो चलो दिल्ली के फ्ली मार्केट्स हैं तो उनका बात हटा देते हैं. But हाँ, online Shein and Club Factory were two such platforms where from where girls especially used to shop like hell crazily, right? So I was like, with this platform gone, why? Obviously I cannot do that on such a big scale, but why not take the advantage of the following that I have on Instagram? That was huge, by the way, decent enough for a person like me, because I am apparently a beginner. I am not a professional. I just put myself out there all in a scattered way, and people are really kind enough to like it. So I was like, why not take advantage of it? And because Shein is gone, Club Factory is gone, I can really use this opportunity in by enforcing budget friendly shopping, to the audience that follows me. Why not? So I was like, okay, I have the sources, I know where to source the fabrics from, ऐसा. और मुझे मेरे शॉपिंग के हैक्स पता है, मतलब आई नो, क्योंकि मैं कई कपड़े अपने कस्टमाइज करवाती हूँ, तो वो मैं रेडीमेड नहीं लेके आती, तो आई गेट द फैब्रिक्स एंड एवरीथिंग. सो आई वाज लाइक, व्हाई नॉट यूज माय क्रिएटिविटी, एंड आई एम नॉट डूइंग इट फॉर प्रॉपर बिजनेस, बट आई डिड इट ताकि मेरा काम लोग देखे कि यार हाँ, ये कपड़े जो इसने डिजाइन किए वो अच्छे हैं, ये हम पहनना चाहते हैं. तो अपेरेंटली आई स्टार्टेड इट, आई सोर्स्ड, मैंने थोड़ी इन्वेस्टमेंट की, 20,000 25,000 की, टेलर सोर्स किया, एक सोशल मीडिया मैनेजर रखा, और फैब्रिक्स वगैरह मैं खुद ही सोर्स करके लाई. फिर मैंने कुछ डिजाइन तैयार किए जो कि मेरे थे, एंड अपेरेंटली it worked well. First was like, I was like, you just take God's name and just put it in front of people, let's see how the reaction is, and it was apparently crazy good. So yes, that is how Vibin happened, and today we are having more than 60-70 plus customers, which I'm really happy because I have just put out 2 stocks. So yeah, that's how a Vibin came into my mind. And the name was Vibin because vibe, I believe that there is a perfect outfit for every vibe, and that's the main tagline for my clothing line apparently. So vibe, I believe, because I have a very flamboyant personality, I am very jolly, very extra, very dramatic, very vibrant apparently. So I believe you can any day dress up according to the vibe you want to settle in, be it calm, be it happy and cheerful and all bouncy and whatnot. So that is why I thought vibe.in to be the best username for my uh, business.
Wow, that was cool. So, इसका नया stock कब आ रहा है?
इसका नया स्टॉक यार अपेरेंटली सी अभी तो विंटर्स है. सो आई वाज लाइक कि यार विंटर्स के लिए मैं कुछ करूंगी मैं, बट अपेरेंटली वो बजट फ्रेंडली नहीं हो रहा था, तो आई डिड नॉट कम अप विद इट. बट येस, अराउंड जनवरी और फेब्रुवरी आई विल बी कमिंग अप विद द नेक्स्ट स्टॉक, बिकॉज फिर से समर्स वगैरह स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे, एंड उसका आई हैव अ लॉट ऑफ आइडिया अबाउट हाउ आई कैन कम अप विद डिजाइंस एंड फैब्रिक्स, एंड ऑब्वियसली आई हैव अ गुड टेलरिंग टीम एज वेल. सो या दैट्स दैट. विंटर के लिए तो अभी नहीं आ रहा है कुछ, बट हाँ.
So, Afreen, if I'll introduce you as a fashion influencer, I'll say she's doing a great work, she's an inspiration for many. But if you are given the opportunity of introducing yourself, how would you do that?
If I had the opportunity to introduce myself, I would say hi. I'm Afreen, and I'm really dramatic. I This is the unfiltered me. You will see a chalta firta Bollywood film all the time, who's giving loud reactions to apparently everything in the world. A person who cracks really bad jokes, who laughs on her own jokes apparently, who's really fun loving and a child at heart, and who's really really carefree, who doesn't give a shit about what others think about me or how others want me to live, apparently enforcing their own principles, because apparently that's the case in the society that we live in, sadly. But yeah, that's the fact. But I'm really carefree, really chirpy, happy, really dramatic. So yeah, that's this. I say ki hi, I'm Afreen, I'm really crazy, you'll really have fun with me.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much satisfied are you with your work?
I'm never satisfied. I'll be like, at that certain moment, I'll be like, huh, this is good. People are really gonna like this post, or the way I'm presenting something. But the next day or 2 days later, I will be like, I could have done this. I'm my biggest source of criticism. I will be like, I'll always want to get better. And I think that's the reason I am not doing it. I'll it all depends. I really want to get more serious with it, because it all depends on my mood and state of mind, whether when I want to do it, when I'm just doing it in order to complete a task. But I am very consistent कि यार मुझे आज ये करना है. I'm very strict to follow the routine and the timetable and the schedule that I have for the day. But yes, that's that. But if you ask me how satisfied I am, I can do much better, because I know my potential, and it is like, it doesn't have bounds. I know I am one of the most capable women that I have come across. Not showing off, but that's my confidence, and I know I can do much more. But right now, I think I would give myself a 6, which is not a really good score, but which is not bad as well.
So, as you've done many collaborations, your best and the worst collaborations till date?
So I don't think I would like to take the names of particular brands, calling them out on a social media platform. But yes, I would like to tell you, there is a really big brand, and that brand deals with ethnic clothes. So they sent me this very very beautiful lehenga that actually costed 7,000 rupees, and I was like, people are actually really really trusting my work and my skills, because it's not just a product of like which had worth of like 300, 400, 500,000 bucks. The lehenga was actually costing 7,000 bucks, and that brand was kind enough to place its trust on me, and they approached me on their own. Besides that, they sent me a sari, and they wanted me to create a really happy video and happy posts using it, and I did a styling video and a really happy video wearing that sari and that lehenga, and I did put it on my Instagram account, and that brand was really happy with my work. And trust me, the satisfaction of brands who are approaching you for collaboration, being happy with your work is like really good. So yeah, that's it. But I would share a bad experience as well. I did complete the deliverable. I told you, I'm very persistent with my work. If I am giving you a deadline, or if you give me a deadline, I will do it without any delay. या तो मैं commit नहीं करती, जब मैं commit करती हूँ तो मैं time पे पूरा करती हूँ. ठीक है. तो I apparently did a collaboration with a certain brand, and whatever payment I charged was promised, obviously, because it was already, I work very professionally. I take mails, properly written, properly drafted mails, that are exchanged between both the parties and everything. So I completed the deliverables on time and whatnot. But this brand it the brand got done everything out of me. I completed the deliverables, I shared it on my stories, I did the post. And when the task, when they were supposed to make my payment, they actually delayed it for a really long time. And not just days, it was like for months they delayed it. And I kept asking, you haven't made my payment, you haven't made my payment. And that was so I was getting really obnoxious with that act of theirs, because I was not liking it, because it's a big brand. Apparently they are dealing with a really big business. And that kind of unprofessionalism I found really bad. And after like 3 to 4 months, they had the audacity of calling me and bargaining with me that you know itna mat karo, itna kar do, itna mat kar do, as if they were out there for some window shopping and shopping for some bhajis or something. And I felt really embarrassed, and that was some a really bad experience. So I would like the brands to know that we influencers work really hard for the deliverables that you expect from us. And it actually takes time to get ready, to think of the concept, to shoot, and then edit it, and then post it. So behaving like this in terms of payment, and then bargaining in terms of payment, I don't think it's well. And I'm talking about the influencers as well, that if you have given your word for something, I think you should definitely complete your work on time or something like that. So yeah, that's it.
From the day you started blogging, what kind of changes you have seen in your personality?
See, personality wise, I haven't really seen any change in me, because I was always this bubbly, happy go lucky, very unfiltered, very blunt. जो मुझे बोलना है वो मुझे बोलना है. I will not think twice before expressing myself. You know, a really a personality that I follow and really admire. She once said that her dad told her that I'm talking about Priyanka Chopra, by the way. So her dad told her, and I think I took inspiration from her. So her dad once told her, it doesn't matter what your opinion is. It may be right or wrong. It may be good or bad, but you should always have an opinion, and that is what is unique about you. So I have never been scared in expressing myself. Even when I wasn't following anybody, I was always like this. So my personality has not changed. But one thing that has really changed in me is confidence. I was confident back then, but now I am like super confident.
So, what do you think is the best marketing strategy for getting more visitors on a post?
Okay, how you can grow on Instagram is apparently not in your hands, because whenever you post something, the post is shown to 10% of people, 10% of your audience. And if your audience engages well in the first hour when you post, then your post is shown to the rest of your audience and the reach is like good. Otherwise, your post is held back. So it is really not in your hands, but obviously in the app's hand. I don't know Instagram has hangs or not, but yeah, Instagram gets to handle that. Okay, but I would be very, I'm telling you, very sure about the fact, and I can adamantly say it into all the creators out there that please be consistent with your content. You all have a creators page and a business page. Obviously, if you are an influencer or a blogger, you should definitely go check out your insights and analyze your audience. Please analyze what they want from you, for what content they are expecting from you, why are they following you, what is the ratio of male and female audience, where is your audience majorly from what cities, okay, and what is the time when they are most active. And please figure out a time cycle where you are actually supposed to do the carousel post on your Instagram main feed, and when are you supposed to upload the stories. Please work very smartly with your content in terms of collaborations, in terms of the projects you take up with different brands, and that is how you can actually grow. Because good work, it not today, not tomorrow, but it will be a time. If you are consistent with it, your post will definitely be acknowledged by people. That's the mantra, and that's the only mantra, by the way.
So, do you have any fashion rule while putting an outfit together?
I generally, to be very, very honest, I'm telling you, I do not have a rule. I I really like a lot of colors. I just want to wear all the colors in the world. I am such a vibrant personality. I all that I have in my mind is it should, it should express and it should show my personality, and that is how I dress up.
So, what do you think is the best part of being a fashion blogger?
The best part of being a fashion blogger is fashion influencer. I am not a blogger, I am an influencer. I am a fashion content creator, by the way. I would not call myself influencer. तो एक ओहदा मिल गया है जो कि मुझे आप लोगों ने दे दिया है क्योंकि आप लोग बहुत प्यारे हो. But blogger में नहीं, because I do not do blogging or something like that. But yes, I try to influence people with my lifestyle, or I create content that is basically involving fashion and entertainment. But the best part of being a fashion content creator is any day the love and the we are living in a very negative world where people are trying to pull each other down, enforce your opinions, or you know uh, just trying to everybody is just trying to enforce their opinions on you, trying to impose their perceptions on you, which I am really, really not fond of. But yes, Instagram is such a place, where everyone will behave like a critique, or everybody will have opinions, but there is so much love. I cannot tell you, Bhavya. It's like I wake up and I'll open my DMs and there will be. अभी मैं कोई इतनी बड़ी नहीं हुई यार. I just have like 28,000 followers on Instagram, but I promise you, Bhavya, I will wake up every day and I swear on God, there will be 8 to 10 such messages every single day, and not just like one liners, two liners, huge paragraphs every day from random people, little girls, little boys, and photographers and brands and whatnot. Every day at least 10 messages who will fill your soul with so much positivity and self love, and will encourage you to do and go with what you are already doing in life without being too judgmental and too critical about your own self. So yeah, that love is the most special thing for me. All the collaborations and invitation to events and all these things come afterwards, but yeah, love it is for me any day.
The challenges you face in this field.
Biggest challenge, unwanted opinions and unsolicited opinions that you get from wannabes, and because obviously I am supposed to have a public profile, and there will be people. See, I am not against constructive criticism. You post a comment on my feed, or send me a DM saying, Artin, I think your work here could have been better, or your outfit, or this video lacks this or that. I will be very respectful towards the opinion you hold, and I will try to work on it and get better with time. But 99% love hai. I accept, and I'm very, very grateful for it. But that 1% hate, every day there would be somebody who's like, कितने तुम्हारे तो होठ इतने खराब हैं, तुम्हारे there somebody will body shame you, character shame you, judge you on the basis of religion, impose their religious beliefs on you, and post a really heartbreaking comment or send a really hateful DM. That will really hurt you, and will try to break your confidence. But apparently I have learned how to deal with it. But yes, I know how that feeling is, because it used to affect me a lot when I started. कि यार इतना गंदा कैसे कोई बोल सकता है किसी को. वो 100 में से एक ही होते थे, हो सकता है एक हफ्ते में एक ही ऐसा नेगेटिविटी आएगी, बट या it is a place where you'll get you'll get to see the both worlds, right? If you have the best, you will also taste the negativity that comes with the burden of it. So there are perks, but there are also all the negativities that come with it. So yeah, that.
So let's have a fun round. That is knowing your mantras.
Yeah.
Your life mantras. And the first one is your mantra of being fit.
My mantra of being fit, सब खाओ, कुछ मत छोड़ो. I am not close to fit, Bhavya. I have just been very lucky in by the grace of God कि यार मैं जो खाना चाहूँ मैं खा सकती हूँ. मैं मोटी नहीं हूँ लेकिन मैं पतली भी नहीं हूँ. I am just fit, but I look fit, but I know it within my heart that there is a long journey from I have to get fit, I have to increase my stamina, and I have to be more careful with my diet and exercises and my workout routines. So yes, abhi to yahi matlab strictly against the fact that you need to behave in a certain way, like ये मत खाओ वो मत खाओ ऐसे रहो मैं ये नहीं ले सकती. नहीं यार, there is no mantra of when it comes to diet and everything. There is one life, you should do everything that you want, you should eat whatever you want, you should live any which way you want to live like.
So the second one is your mantra of dealing with the negativity.
I do not care, I simply don't. And that
Okay.
is taught to me by my mother, that after you do not have to think about others. When I didn't, why she's very supportive. My mom is literally my support system, and she's never taught me to be afraid.
So the last one is how do you motivate yourself in doing what you do?
My mom, I look at my mom every day and I am like, my mom comes from a village and she was the only woman at that time who managed to complete her studies, going out, staying in another city for her education, and and today she has a job and she earns like literally 4 times of what I do. I am not ashamed of the fact that I have a job जो कि मैं 9 to 5 job करती हूँ. I earn 30,000 rupees per month. My mother probably makes 4 times of what I do, and she's coming from a place जहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं था. So when that person can literally rule her life, and she has always taught me to have an opinion, to do whatever I want to do, to be fearless, to be very fierce. यार उससे बड़ा source of motivation क्या हो सकता है.
Another fun round that's called Let's Know the Taste of Afni in Music.
Oh, okay.
So the first and the only question we have, 90s grunge or 60s glam?
90s grunge or 60s glam? Yeah, I'm a fan. You gave me a really tough choice. Yeah, I am a really big fan of 90s because obviously I'm a 90s kid. And 60s, I mean that era, when we actually used to have those beautiful songs and musics and all those beautiful films. I am a typical Bollywood fan. I cannot choose it. But yeah, if you ask me कि यार मेरे को choose करना ही करना है, then it has to be 90s because वो Dinchak वाला era था, and I was apparently born. So yeah, it has to be 90s. Thank you so much for tuning in this conversation with me and Bhavya. You guys, please subscribe to her channel, Talk with Bhavya. बढ़ते रहो.
And do comment your views in the comment section.